What's up, everybody? Welcome back. And the community has spoken. I put out a post over the weekend, and I asked kind of what you all were looking for, more or less. So, and overwhelmingly, credit won that post. So today, I'm gonna be talking about one of the products that I know that can help boost your credit score and help get you onto the right track. And again, this does not require any type of hard pull or good credit. So jumping into it, some of you may have heard of this product before. It's called Credit Strong. And now new to them, they also offer a business side to that as well. But I'm not going to be covering business in this presentation. So what we're going to be talking about is your personal loan options. And again, this product does not require a hard pull, so it does not ding your credit to get you approved, and it is a guaranteed approval. And I'm gonna go over the three different products that they have and how they can benefit you. And again, this is for if you don't have any credit, but you have extra funds and you need to get on the right track and build your credit fast, right? So we're going to talk about the three different products here, and then I'll jump over to my quick little PowerPoint. So the first product is the Revolve, which obviously they give you a line of credit that acts as a revolving credit card. Now, keep in mind, you do not actually get a credit card, but what it does is it reports to all three of the credit bureaus as if it was a report, or as if it was a credit card. So if you look at how it works here, and then we'll jump over to the next one, is first of all, you open up your Revolve account, right? It's a very quick process, and it will start reporting as soon as that next statement, or as soon as that first statement date comes out. And it will start with a $500 credit limit of revolving credit, and it reports to all three credit bureaus. So that's the key here. It's going to report to all three credit bureaus, and there is no hard credit check, so no hard pull. So you're not going to take a ding there. And the second part is you can add a monthly savings commitment. So that's meaning in addition to paying for this revolving credit, you can add monthly payments to increase your credit line and to optimize your utilization. So obviously, if you increase your credit line, it's going to show higher utilization, lower utilization. So you'll be looking good from there. And after 3 months of on-time payments in a row, so consecutively, it will increase your credit limit by $100 up to $1,000. So if you start at $500, every 3 months it's going to go up by $100, and then that in itself is going to constantly increase your credit. But again, like I said, it is not an actual credit card. You can read right here in the fine print. It works like a digital credit card with 0% interest rate. There's 0% interest rate on here. But what it does is the money you're paying per month to this card will go into a locked deposit account or a savings account that you cannot touch until that pay period is over. And we'll talk more about the pay period and everything like that once I compare all three products, but I just want to give you a brief overview of the three different products they offer. So that's the revolving account. Then you have the installment account. Now the installment account is exactly what it sounds like. It'd be no different than like if you had an auto loan or anything like that. But like I said, again, with no hard credit pull, this account is insured by the FDIC, and of course, this will help you build credit over time. This works similarly to the revolving credit, except for this is going to show up as an installment, which is like if they give you, like, say if you got a $2,500 installment loan, it's going to show that you have a balance of $2,500, and as you make payments, that balance will go down. Now, me personally, I would not recommend to start with an installment account because it's going to automatically change your. It's automatically going to show that you haven't paid anything off yet, so it's going to show a high balance. But like I said, but if you use this in conjunction with other tools, you can definitely take advantage of that. And the third option here is the Magnum. Now this is for those high roller savings. You have lots of money, but you just don't have credit, or your credit is a little challenged. Now this Magnum goes up to a $10,000 installment loan. And keep in mind the The other installment loan also reported through credit bureaus. All three products do that as well. There is no hard pull on any of these. And like I said, and you can pick your own type of plan. But like I said, I will dive into the plans in just a little bit here. I just want to give you a brief overview of kind of the 3 different offers they have. So this would be the biggest boost, obviously, if you had a $10,000 installment on your credit bureau. Now, the way I would look at that is the way that will benefit you is the other banks, when you go to apply for credit cards or other types of personal loans, they will see a larger, good standing loan with Credit Strong, and then that will kind of signal the banks that, hey, you're responsible, and that if you're trusted with 10 grand, then maybe they will trust you with 10 grand as well too. But anyway, so we're going to jump over to my handy dandy PowerPoint as usual. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe if I'm providing you any value. And like I always do, I'm not selling anything, and I'm keeping everything straight and concise and right to the point, so you all can get actual information and you can go ahead and try this out. So I don't have any affiliate links for Credit Strong, but like I said, you just go to creditstrong.com. I'll leave a link in the description so you all can head over and check it out. But again, if you have, I would say if you have fair to good credit, then you may want to start looking at some of the best beginner credit cards that I've dropped a video on already in the past. But like I said, this is for pretty much if you have challenge credit or you don't have credit at all. This is a good way to get you started. So jumping right into the credit builder account options. So what I did is I just went in and filled out the first portion. It just asks you some basic questions, and of course it comes across you're approved, and then you could pick between these 3 options. So the first option I mentioned is the one here where it shows it's just build account. So it breaks down with how much it will cost. So for the build account, which I think is the installment account, you're going to get $1,000 or $2,000 or $2,500 installment credit option. Based on what you want to pay per month. You can do $15 or $30 per month, and of course once that's paid off, then those funds get released back to you. So as you can see, you can extend that all the way up to 120 days, or sorry, wow, man, 120 months of payment history. So that is excellent. So again, that's going to build up that payment history. And just to cut back over here really quick, let's show you kind of why you want to do something like this, right? So if you take a look at all the aspects, there's 5 different criteria for your FICO score. This affects positively the 4 areas here. It's going to give you payment history, which is 35%. It's going to give you amount of credit, so your credit utilization, that's another 30%. And then your length of history, which of course that's going to play a role down the road, but like I say, it's going to give you up to 120 months of the payment history if you chose to go that long. And then it's going to give you a mix of credit because they have revolving, and it has installments as well. So anyway, switching back over here, the other one is the build and save. So you can see the different options here. You have 24, 36 months. That's going to show you how much the installment amounts is. You have 1,100 here, 1,000 or 2,000. And of course, like I said, this is your monthly payment again and this is for the term length here. And then the Magnum, like I said, this Magnum, oh, sorry, I hit the mic. So the Magnum here, which I'm saying, like, if you're going to use this, in my opinion, if you can afford or budget that $55 or $110 a month, then I would just start there. That's going to be your largest credit line, and it's going to give you the biggest jump in your credit score right away. So, like I say, if you look at this, like me personally, like savings, you can find $110 in your budget, right? You get that $10,000 installment loan, and as you start paying that down, it's going to show you have more availability, but it's also showing that you have a positive reporting $10,000 credit line, which is going to be outstanding, and the banks are going to love to see that. And it's going to make it easier to get approved for credit cards and things in the future. If you want to get some of the more of the top tier credit cards, you're going to want some type of account like this. And again, if you have pretty good credit, me personally, I would not advise to go with this route because, like I said, this is guaranteed approval. And like I said, there's better options out there if you have great credit. But this is for people who are still trying to build credit or may not have credit at all, and they're looking to kind of get into the game in the first place. So like I said, I already kind of went over this and kind of the game plan here, but this is how, like I said, how it works in a nutshell. You obviously you apply, you pick out your plan, whichever one you want to go with. You make your payments on time. It reports every month to all three, and you can extend out to 120-month payment history. So like I said, this is a powerful tool. There are other ones out there, and depending on the popularity, like I said, I will make videos on some of the other products that you all may be considering. So like I said, I will go through the mud for you, so you don't have to, and kind of give you the ins and outs and the do's and the don'ts. So so you know what you be getting into before you jump in and just take that leap of faith. And here's some of the frequently asked questions. This website does have a larger frequently asked questions section, but this is just kind of the basics of the main things that people ask, and I've answered some of these already, which is, do you report to the 3 major credit bureaus? Yes, they do. Can you pay off or close the account early? The answer is yes. The caveat to that, I would say, is you got to keep in mind that paying this off early can actually drop your credit score if you look at, because your account's going to be closed for one, so you're going to lose that length of history. So think about it that way. So like I said, while you're using this tool, it's the best time towards the end of it, I would say, is to apply for better loans and credit and things like that. But once you get that your better credit lines in place, then it doesn't matter at that point. And yes, your account is FDIC assured, which I believe is, like, don't quote me on this, but I think it's like $250,000, so you're good, just like any other bank account. But like I said, and at the end of the term, all the money that you've been paying towards this loan comes back to you. So it's a good way to kind of force you to save. But again, they do not issue any credit cards. They do not issue out any loans, so you're not getting any funds to pay. It's kind of a forced way to get you to save and build credit at the same time. And then, of course, once it's done and over, you get that money back, and it's a win-win situation. And so I kind of answered that already. Yeah, you don't get any funds. There is no hard pull, of course, and there is no loan for you to get from there. So anyway, and the last part I want to talk about was, like I said, the frequently asked questions here. Like I said, you can come to the frequently asked questions, and they go over everything: the overview, how the applying works, the eligibility, the score and reporting, payments, the different types of accounts, and you can contact them as well here. So like I said, it's all broken down on this page here, and they also have a chat system in place, so you can actually reach out to customer support, and then they usually reply, I would say, within 24 hours. And yes, like I said, I did use them in the past when I had challenging credit, when I was still trying to get my things back on track. And like I said, I seen a significant boost. I think I ended up with like a 22 to a 30-point boost when I went with their product. But like I said, and they do have a business side as well too, but like I said, I haven't dove into that too much yet, so I'm going to dive into that, and then maybe I'll make a video later and break that down. But anyway, with all that being said, that is all I got for you all today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, like I said, if I provided some value, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and hit that bell notification, like I said, so you know when the next videos are coming out. I try to drop them daily. I did miss last Friday, but again, like I said, I try to make sure I get these videos out daily, so you get more actual information that you can go ahead and off to the races. So anyway, with that being said, I hope you have a good rest of your day. Peace.